Do you believe a socialist world would help somebody like me that is dumb, slow, overthinks things, hates to be wrong? And she's just, please tell me how you feel. Whoa. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm happy as who I am. I'm very happy as who I am. Oh, I am streaming. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was up in La La Land. Oops. My bad. Just having an argument in my head about a socialist government. Socialist ideology. I mean, in a way, I don't believe it would be completely bad to have it. But I don't think it would be all that great because for those that work harder than others, they don't make anything for their abilities. February 1st. System. Awesome. Let's kick around in here a little bit more. Oh, let's just hit 0 just for the fun of the prayer. Hopefully I get somewhere, and I did. Dun dun dun. Alright. I increased to 3. Let's see. I'm looking for stuff. Ooh, there's all that there. There's that there. There's one area there. There's that all there. What was that? Oh, that was my spent tree there hanging. I got some foods. More foods. Tools. Alright, the continuance of the wall. Ah, yes. The continuance of the wall. Saw out billets. Go. This is what I plan on sitting back doing for a little while. Oh, hey viewer, how are you doing? I just noticed that you were there. It's like, poof, you're there. I'm actually getting people that want to follow me and be there for me. I was just looking at my list. Oh my god, everybody's been helping me out so much. It's like unbelievable. And this is proof. I get on, as soon as I get on, it's like I have a viewer. I think that's awesome. It shows that people care. I'm down with that. Now I need to cut this all up. Oh, man. Well, at least my carpentry is slowly working its way up to becoming something special. Just me. Do not feel too impressed. Well, I am impressed. I seriously am. Alright? This is why I'm impressed, okay? I'll tell you. I was listening yesterday to this whole, thing about, hey, how to do your Twitch better, how to do this better, how to do that better. I was going to put something up that said that, I'll be live streaming at this time, this place, blah, 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 blah. I want everybody to come join you. You're supposed to put that up like a day before, to get people ready and going for your show so they'll be there waiting on you before you get there, okay? But what happens is I do this show out of the blue. Boom. It's midnight 30 almost here. And I get on here to start up because I just had a friend over for the night. Well, for a little bit tonight. She's from out of town. Came over. She said hi to my wife and I. We had a good time and all that. And then it's like soon as I get on, I spent 30 seconds getting on here. I didn't even know I clicked my live stream and all that. And boom. You're already here being like, yo, I am here for you. And that actually makes me feel like really good about it. You know what I'm saying? It makes me glad to see that somebody is here waiting for me to come on so we can have these conversations and we can be like connected. You know what I'm saying? Because my objective right now is to get 50 followers. Alright? And I want about 10 people online all at once chatting back and forth and having these conversations back and forth. Alright? And everybody can step up one more notch with me. I want everybody to join me in stepping up one more notch. I think I just broke my saw, which is not a good thing right now. But, and you were here, like, right off the bat, you're like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, hey, this is why I feel impressed. This is why I am happy about this. You know? This is why I'm thinking about getting to the point where I will start possibly doing some live streaming over my cell phone, seeing if I can, trying to crank that out. Because, I mean, I'm seeing this as all these people are wanting to come in, people are wanting to say hello to me, people are wanting to know who I am, you know. People want to know more about what's going on in life. People want to have conversations. I see it as people have a pack mentality. Whether it's right or wrong, alright, I don't know, I'm not a genius, but whether it's right or wrong, I believe people have a pack mentality. And by them having the pack mentality, that just basically states, hey, I want to be around other people in some way to feel like I am a needed individual. And that brings it to the whole point of, I need everybody around me to be like, hey, I'm here for you and your channel. If that makes any sense. I need people to be like, hey, I am here. And then that gets me to the point every day where I can say, hey, I am here for you. Now, my only problem is I'm starting to get this rolling. I'm starting to get this going. I'm starting to get it all, like, up. And everybody's like, yay. And I'm like, yay. And everybody's like, woohoo. And I'm like, damn it. I got training next week. Yeah, kind of sucks. I got training next week and the week after, so all it will be is a weekend thing. But with this whole weekend thing, I'm not even 100% sure about it over the weekend for the simple fact of I'm going to be so busy with this big move that we're having. I keep mentioning it every single show, I really do. I mention this. because we're stepping into a new house. And when I say new house, I'm not talking like, yeah, I'm talking Capolo house. I mean, it's a huge house. It's 3 times what we're in right now. And I want to get my own office. Maybe me and my wife have an office together, you know, until I can get my office built. Do one of those things. And I want to have that whole mentality ordeal behind it where I can get away with being online, whatever, not be disturbing anybody, do my thing, everybody else does their thing, you know, the whole back and forth ordeal. It is raining. Well, it is February on the game. I guess February on here versus February here where I live is a different thing. February means snow for me. So, now now I threw it out there why I am happy that you're here. Because people like you make my channel great. Now, I just need everybody else to start coming in on this. Like, be happy, be joyful. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. See where I'm going with this? This gets me going. But yeah, I've been watching like these shows and everything online about how to make your channel grow, how to do good things, how to do this and that. And I kind of feel bad because I can't really always do those things because of what I'm doing throughout the day. And I have a very busy day. And my hours are very odd. Most people have a hard time with my hours. One of the things is about my hours that most people don't understand. It's like, I sleep at the beginning of most people's shift. Yeah. Try that one on. It's like, oh, yeah, I gotta be at work at 8 in the morning. I gotta be at work at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I am in bed. And I am one of those people that I will eat somebody who turns around and wakes my ass up. I am not up for that crap. Everybody else is like, oh, come on, you should be up at 9 o'clock in the morning. It's a great thing. It's like, You be up at 3 o'clock in the morning and we're going to talk about a great thing. Well, no, that's too early. It's too early for you. But for me, on the other hand, that's about the time I'm starting to get ready for bed is 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get off the show at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to tell people good night, you know, and all that about 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, why don't you do a normal job? Because your normal life depends upon my normal job. Hey, who do I got now? Is that you, Keegan? I have that feeling. Maybe it's somebody new, maybe it's not. Ooh, I gotta change stream names. Dun 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 dun! Puppy power! Let's see, I want this to be 4 and walls. Oops, if I can spell right. Walls to be S without the D. Sending it over. Not what I want. Not what I want. Live dashes. Now for the craziness of building. Dun, 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 dun. I was going to surprise you with an unexpected drop in. Darn, you got me. Boom, I'm that good. I've been learning. I've been learning my peoples. I have. I've been trying to learn everybody that's coming onto my site, trying to learn places that they're from, trying to learn, like, all about them. Because people are awesome. Whether they believe it or not. And I am glad to have everybody on. You see, I've been watching my numbers better. Alright, Keegan, since I first started getting on and you started first getting on with me, whatever, I honestly, have been watching my numbers more and more. Okay? I see it very simple. If I'm watching this screen over here to my left, and I'm watching the main window that, well, not the main window, but the foregroundmost window, I can usually get a good idea of how many people are watching me off of that window. Because it has like this little picture of an eye and it says 4. So I have a good feeling that I actually do have 4 people watching me at any given time. When that number is like correct with me type deal. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But overall, on the other hand, I mean, like I say, I enjoy having everybody on. I enjoy talking to everybody. I enjoy the conversations that I can get into with everybody. I try my hardest to, like, be impressive. Be impressive. I would have never made it as a cheerleader. Alrighty then, I'm gonna come back around over here. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll stay over here for a minute. But yeah, like I said, I'm catching on to what everybody does, how everybody acts, where everybody's from, all them good numbers. And make everybody happy. Yes, that's the thing too. You are about the only person that's ever on my YouTube side. So, when I see the, okay, so how it goes, alright? Here's the way my eyes are starting to focus. I look to the left, I see that I have 4 people. I look to the top monitor. Top monitor says I got 2 viewers on Twitch. Then I turn around and look to my right monitor. When I look to my right monitor, it says I have 2 people watching on there. Each one of them, I look at my time to make sure like my times match up and everything. As long as I'm making sure that my times match up and all that, what happens is it's showing that I didn't fall offline. I also watch my background screen on my left monitor because that one is my Streamlabs OBS, or my slobs as most people know it. And that being my slobs, what that does is it tells me if I'm having any server issues, stuff like that. But I also glance up at my top monitor and I glance at my right monitor. If I have any swirly things or if it's not moving or anything like that when it should be, that means I'm having problems on either one, both, or I'm having a hold down server problem. Which ever since I got my new modem, knock on wood, yeah, made sure I knocked on that wood, I have been having no issues. No issues does not mean that I won't have them later, because trust me, I usually do, because I'm never that lucky in life. But yes, I am extremely excited I got to see a good friend today. She came in, she thought it was going to be awesome stopping in. We didn't tell the wife. And since the wife got a dog, I said, I'm getting me a new pet tonight. I'm getting me a new pet tonight. Wife's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Not without my permission. You ain't getting no pet. And all of a sudden, our friend comes in. Or I run outside to see our friend. And I come in with her and said, baby, can I keep her? And wife looks at me and says, she's all mine. So we had one of those things going on. But we had a good time with it tonight. Tonight was really cool. Really laid back. We got to joke, flirt, whatever. You know how life is. We got to do all that. She's trying to move back this way closer. she's got a contract, a lease contract that, you know, she can't pull out of. Awesome. So, Keegan, when you going to get Twitch? You should grab Twitch. It's much easier to persuade one person rather than like 40, if that says anything. Because I like Twitch, and if I can get partnered with Twitch and everything, or affiliated with Twitch, I think that'd be a little bit easier for me than getting the... Oh, I hate Twitch. No! No! Hate is a very strong word. I thought you were the anti-bully. I'm using it against you now. Ha ha ha. It's kind of funny. No, I got the most people watching me from Twitch. I really did. I believe both YouTube and Twitch have their strong points, and both of them have their weak points. Which I've been thinking lately, okay? Honestly, when I leave to go down to Pittsburgh. I will be gone for such a long time. It will feel like my life is passing before me. And I will be getting so old by the time I get back in 2 weeks. Either or, not the point. Point being is, by the time I get back from Pittsburgh and everything, I want to try to get all my videos hooked up. I once had a Twitch account and it was blocked, and I was banned for watching a farming stream. That don't make sense to me. Just saying. Why would they ban you for like just watching? I have to go lay down for a bit. Good luck with the build. We'll see you next time. Okay, he had a purpose. I will see you next time. Thank you for being my first viewer tonight. That actually meant a lot to me. But get your rest, and I will see you, well, later. I expect it. La 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 bamba. Yes, I'm trying to figure out as much as I can on here, get everything built up, get everything going, get everything moving, getting everything that everywhere I need it to be. Get these walls up. Boom. The emoji didn't even really come through on that. What's your name? Preparation. Oh. I don't understand why it would do that. That don't make sense to me, but I don't know full details. I was a kid my age playing farm sim. Okay, well, people can technically mark it for adult content only. And yeah. Yeah, they mark it for adult content over what's being said. I mean, I try to negate the swearing as much as possible on here. I mean, trust me, I don't always do a good job. We know this. I am not a professional at watching my language. You know what I'm saying? But I do honestly give it a fair attempt to have decent manners and verbal issue things, whatever. In other words, not swear too bad. Have 3. Oh man, it makes it so much easier to see all this. Build simple construction. Fortification with a wall. I know, it's just how things can be marked, and I don't understand it fully. It's this big, huge, long processing thing that you basically need 2 or 3 lawyers to fully explain how everything is working for the content that it is versus what is marked. And it's just, honestly, I call that a headache. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I call that a headache. I mean, I look at it as the whole, I try to do the best I can for what I can. I've been trying to watch videos and everything else to help improve my ability on the game. To improve my ability on the streams. I fully understand I am not perfect. I fully understand that I will have a lot of mistakes. But in the long run, I am fully aware that I do the best that I can with the ability that I have. Saw out building logs, saw out billets. I need more billets. I need more billets as the king requests. For I am the king of my land. And billets is what I am seeking. So this week we had a week of challenges for the class. Oh, what type of challenges? Ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Wow, and a Mary Tyler Moore. I like some Weezer. Ooh, ooh. Oh man, I'm trying to get all this like leveled out, trying to get all this like covered, grounded, and soon I'm going to be needing more and more stone to drop down. So I have a leather jacket and some Terminator tape, sunglasses. The class got dressed as movie characters. And you wanted to be Terminator. I am Arnold. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger came over here as like this bodybuilder that like moved into a movie star that became like a senator in California. Get into the chopper now. I'll be back. That's it too. Oh man. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Build. That's all. That's all, folks. Come with me if you want to live. Knock, knock. Who's there? Gotta wait for a reply. Time delay! Ha ha! Not funny. No, it is. That's the funny part. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Cut down. May I curse? I'm trying to keep this as kid-friendly as possible. My favorites. Knock, knock. Turn around. Who's there? The police. How many of you is there? We just want to talk. Well, how many of there is you? Where are there? There's 2 of us. Okay, talk to each other. No! Evil deeds. Ha 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 ha. Ting! Saw outboards. My internet is so bad I'm gonna go. Oh man, your internet's always having problems. No, I just get my internet fixed and your internet's dying out. Oh man, well since you like didn't say, I'll pop that up. Alright, Keegan, I will talk to you later. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good whatever it is, and I will see you later. Be safe, have fun. Alright. I'm on the road again. Running solo once more again. And I ran out of all my things again. And I am not happy about it. Alright. Ding 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 ding. There we go. Got all that. Now I'm gonna dump off some extra weight. I think I'm doing alright. I'm getting my wall. Okay, I build it. One more segment is up. Yes! I wonder if my mouse is up. She's gotta be getting ready for work. I wonder if my mouse is up. She needs to get ready for work. Does that tell you anything? It tells you, I care. If nobody else in the world cares, well guess what? I care. If you have feelings like you're being let down by everybody around you, just remember, I care. Oh, maybe I should not be holding on to all them buttons. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Cut it down. Cut it down. Drop it. Upper. You know, we were talking at work today, and my foreman, he told me that, he said that I missed my calling in life. He did. Which I understand where he was coming from, because I was giving the whole group a history lesson. And he said that I missed my calling in life because I should have went to school for history. Well, it's kind of sad that he says that. My parents say that. My wife says that. My ex-wife said that. Oh, you know, the rest of everybody who knows me said that. Because where I'm from came from a bunch of different names, and this one guy owned the place, and then it just went on from there, and then they gave the town a specific name so people would come here, but it failed. And I'm giving everybody like complete history lessons on everything. And the one guy looks at me and said that he's like, you know, you could be completely lying to me, but you sound so convincing. And then the foreman turns around and says, how do you know he's not lying to you? He goes, because my dad told me the same stories. And it's like, wow. Kind of made me happy today about that. I was kind of excited because it's like, I actually do know something in life. I'm not completely like dumb and retarded, you know? So I don't know, I need to actually find out where I like my job. I don't want to leave it. But I do want to learn more. And I think it would be kind of nice. So to be able to get in and start learning more about my job's history, I think would be amazing. I think that would be like very beneficial, you know? So I was thinking about actually going into something like that. I don't know. It's just the way I think. Kind of weird. Kind of wired, screwed up, but whatever. I'm down with the clown. Build. Build. Boom ba boom ba boom ba dee dee. Ba boom ba doom ba dee doo. I've got another story for you. Oh, don't touch it. Keep your hands off my tree. Oh, today's just one of those days. I'm kind of actually happy. Like, really wired happy. My name is Billy. Kind of sad that I ain't got anybody really watching me, but hey, whatever, I'm down for it. Kind of hard to have all these conversations with just, you know, me, myself, and me. Oh well. So, my intelligence is going up. That is a plus. I'm waiting for my intelligence to hit like a 50. My strength needs to go up more too. That would be great. Artisan is doing decent. It's a 62. Saw out boards. Just give me a bunch of boards. I'm gonna be kind of angry if I start dropping them right here. That would be bad. But I actually think that I have enough space in my inventory right there that I won't have too much of a problem with it. Boom. There we go. Oh, carpentry's going up. It will soon be a 40. Maybe I'm too wired for most people. I mean, that could be a thing right now. I keep watching all my mic and everything and making sure my mic don't spike into that red light magically, because if it spikes up that high, it's going to be, oh no. And we're all going to have problems. Because then it really starts to distort speakers and everything else, and that's a bad thing. I like when people can hear me like really clear and straightforward and all that. I mean, it makes it so much easier. Less work, less time consuming, more happiness. Dun, 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 dun. Rawr. Cut down. Chop chop. My axe is my buddy. I bring him when I walk. Yeah, tell me where that one's from. Swing, 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 chop, chop, chop. Swing, 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 chop, chop, chop. Yeah, if most people caught on to that one, it'd be like, are you serious? Why are you playing this game? I'd be like, swing, 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 chop, chop, chop. Swing-a-ling-a-ling, chop, chop, chop. Inspect. You know what that means? I'll tell you. Swing-a-ling-a-ling, chop, chop, chop. It's kind of scary when I start in on that song. I think it was Fallout I was playing, and I turned around and all I had was like an axe or something, I don't remember, or a machete maybe. Alright, and I started singing that song. The wife looks over and she sees what I'm doing. She's like, are you kidding me? And I turned around, swing-a-ling-a-ling, chop, chop, chop. She's like, you just butchered that dude. I'm like, uh-huh. And she's like, no, you seriously just butchered him. I'm like, uh-huh. Drop me a line to help me out one more time. Build. Simple. No. Build. Simple. No. Build. Simple. Okay. Build. Simple. Alright. Alright already. Click on this, it's easier to see. Build. Simple. Fortifications. Whoa. Build. Alrighty then, I think I'm getting this. I knew somebody named Hum. And that is a true story, Hum. Just ask him, his name's Hum. Told him I was gonna meditate to his name. He didn't understand. Oh man. I ain't got no friends. I can go up to there, so I'll build there and there and there and there and there and there and there. Oh. Alright, build. Simple construction. Fortifications. Build it. Build the wall. Hi. Hi. Alright. Saw out boards. Make a board, of course. Make a lot of boards. That's what I will do tonight. And I will have fun at it. I kind of feel a bit lonely on the server. Swing-a-ling-ling. Chop, chop, chop. Swing, swing, swing. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, I don't want to use these high quality boards. Actually, the regional boards. I don't want to use a regional board. Oh. That was a failure. Hi-ho. Hi-ho. Deeper into the woods that I shall go. I hope there's no wolves that will eat me now. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Hazelnuts. Apple trees. That's a mulberry. Elm. Inspect. Inspector gadget. Dun, dun, dun. What am I doing? I thought you left. You're back. Talking about apple trees. Why am I talking about apple trees? Because apple trees are good. I did not read the inspect list. 59. Dun, 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 dun. Why am I reading about the inspections? Because all these trees have specific numbers. Ah, you resetted it. But all these trees have specific numbers, okay, as a quality number. As the quality number, the higher the number, the more that you can get out of the tree. Alright? Apple trees are just good because as a general overall, all animals will eat apples. So when you get into the taming business, use apples. Because apples are the overall. Hi, how are you? Please tell me you know about Palatine. What? I might. Palatine? I might. I do know lots of stupid, like, things in life. I need to walk back this direction here. The Canadian dish that is fries, gravy, cheeseburger, and curds. I think I do. I hope this ain't no pop quiz. Poutine. Poutine. I think I do. I mean, my neighbor probably talked about it. Probably several other people I know have talked about it. And it's just, it's not a common thing for us here in America. Speaking of poo, this is going to sound really screwed up. Did you know we have a Kickapoo River? Some things in life you just cannot make up. Trust me. But we do have a place that is the Kickapoo River. I mean, I'm willing to try it. Bring some down. I'm fat. And then we can talk about the Kickapoo River system. Maybe I should walk into work about that tomorrow. Every day I go into work, it's like something comes out of my mouth that just blows everybody's minds out the water. They're like, how do you know about all this crap? And I turn around and it's like, wait, you don't? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh my god. And Wyoming? Negative. That's like the Wild Wild West sitting back with Elliot Ness. Yeah. That's your Wyoming. Man, that goes all the way back to, oh, what song am I thinking about? California sun. Tupac type deal. Yeah, man, I need to start playing that song now. It's in my head, it's there, and it's like dun 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 dun. Man, you don't know how this all works in my head. The other word for balls. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, no matter where you go, I mean, there's always something around. Like, what are they called that we have? Rocky Mountain oysters. Try those out once. You're gonna be over there. Ask for some Rocky Mountain oysters. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Man, so, alright. They stick me with this one guy, and me and him, our music is so diverse, alright? It's not funny. I mean, that diverse of, wow! And that's how everything is. What is Hooters? Well, Hooters is a restaurant. It honestly is. Hooters is a restaurant, and they serve some decent food. It's like a sports bar type deal. I hit the 40 in the carpentry. Yeah, Hooters is more of like the whole sports bar. I don't know what to compare it to up there. But it's like they serve wings and stuff like that. They have up the TVs with all the sports channels on them, you know. And they're supposed to be so famous over their women waitresses. They have the best looking women waitresses, and I've been to several of them. It's like, If that's your A team, I'd hate to see your B team. It don't work like that. Okay, something like that then. Yeah, I mean, Hooters, all the waitresses are dressed the same. They dress in like a white t-shirt, tight t-shirt, whatever, with the Hooters logo across the front. And they are all like in these really short shorts running around that are usually orange, I believe. I mean, honestly, Hooters is nothing to really write home about. I've been to a lot of really, and women there are hot. I mean, like I said, Hooters is nothing to really write home about. I've been to several places that I love far more than Hooters. Like, where I'm probably 40 minutes from me to an hour drive away, we have a restaurant called Davison's, alright? And Davison's, there are only 2 of them in America. And they're fish restaurants. One of them is in Jamestown, New York, and the other is in Ormond Beach, Florida. And it's two brothers that own it. And it is a very, very good restaurant. I love going there. It's honestly one of my favorite places to, go and have dinner. But it's like, that's a 40-minute drive away, and I don't really want to, like... Yo, man, that's negative for that drive. Oh, I love fish. I do. I do. I am a very diversified eater. Dun, 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 dun. Woo! Smugglers? I think we got, I don't know. We got, the wharf and stuff like that, but, I mean, you said you're not a fish fan. Right there. Ha! Found it. Four, 5, and 1. Okay. So let's get this spruce tree. Known for its steak and salad bar. Oh, I'm down for some steak. I mean, my favorite place, honestly, around here for steak. What is it? Texas Roadhouse. That's what it is. Texas Roadhouse. I love their steak. And I mean, I love me a big, thick steak. I find me a big, huge steak and it's like, dinner. That's what it is, too. And then my wifey hates how, when I eat that steak, how it's like pink. And I'm not talking like a drip of pink. No, 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 no. You can't have the drip pinks. No, 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 no. It's like really, really pink. And she absolutely hates it. Oh, good morning. How are you? I haven't seen you. Oh, and look, this time you're on even earlier than yesterday. I know, you're not a steak fan. That's why I have been thinking, okay? I really have. I've been thinking about you, okay? So, my thinking about you, okay? I'm not sure how you're going to feel. Alright? But... no, later. I'm not sure how you're going to feel about this thinking, alright? But if you came here, one of the places that I would have to take you would be Olive Garden. I don't know if you have anything like that, but it's Olive Garden. Known for their pastas and their, like, you know, salads and pastas and all that. So, I'm trying to show that I care by saying, hey, I got a little something, something for everybody. I'm trying to be as diverse as possible for the entire world. Hello, Twitchy in person. Hello. But yes, I have been thinking. Whether my thinking's right or wrong, it's been happening. Inspect. 66, no, it's too nice. Gather, sprout, identify. But, what's your opinion on that idea? You know, the whole... I think it would be nice. And I don't know if you got it, but Keegan said hello to you. Oh, me. Well, I got on later than what I usually would, okay? I'm sorry about that. I did get on later. Lift object. He had a purpose. Was my first viewer tonight. Oh, yeah. Fishing in the dark. But... like I was saying, I've honestly been thinking about you and trying to find restaurants and stuff that you would go to, and I have been narrowing it down to basically Italian restaurants and stuff like that. I'm sorry, we don't have very many vegan and vegetarians over here. We don't. But I am doing my best that I can to work with you on it. Hey now, Keegan. Everybody to their own. I look at it as by being a meat eater, I look at it as I am helping vegetarians. I'm making sure that I eat the food that will eat the food before them, and I am trying to knock that out of the way. It's kind of screwed up way, but my favorites are Lake Ranch, Cadillac Ranch, and Fishing in the Dark. That was their two most popular songs, by the way. I still like Confederate Railroad, stuff like that. But, like I said, I have been looking into Olive Garden, and I haven't got much farther than that for a place around here. I mean, there is a few other places that is, like... But I'm afraid to eat in front of you. Okay, Mouse? I am afraid to eat in front of you. But you said fish is okay, right? So if fish is okay, Davison's could be a good place. Yes, 50 years is a long time. So, what about that one, Mouse? We go to a fish restaurant, because there's plenty of fish restaurants in the area. Somewhat, Keegan. We have actually talked, and we've messaged back and forth, stuff like that. And she may say that she has like this terrible accent, whatever, for speaking English and all these problems. And I believe that her accent, her, like, you know, when she speaks English, I love her accent and how she talks. It is amazing. And she speaks English amazingly for never being in a English-speaking country. Is that the best way to put it? I believe that she is an amazing individual. And I give her full credit for what she does for a profession. Ha! Now beat that one. I talk very highly of people. And I believe most people are good, and some even better. Well, I believe that people are good in nature, just they are misguided at times. I am getting this wall up. You say hi to everyone. Every day. Actually, I believe she might have read it yesterday or the day before. She actually read it for herself. She snuck down and she's like, boom! And I'm like, boom! And she's like, boom! And I'm like, woo! Oh, this is coming out great. Construction is a 28. Construction still a 28. Construction staying at 28 for a little longer. You know, I think she just jumped onto a train or ran through a market or something, so that's why she's not replying to everything that I said about her. So I understand where she's coming from and all that. Yeah, she watches my show. That's a lot of booms. Yeah, but she watches my show like every day. Me and her have, like I said, hurry up now. Hey, did you catch all the good things I was just saying about you, Mouse? You should have, because I mean, I'm not usually that nice of a person. But I said a lot of good things about you. This is 1 hour, 9 minutes. You need to go back to like 1 hour marker and watch, boom, the whole 10 boom minutes of me being nice. The most, yes. But yeah. I mean, like I was saying though, I'm down for trying new things. That's why I said I want to stop over to where you are so I can try new things, do new things, meet new people. I believe it would just be, like, awesome. Only because I really hate birch trees. Well, if you're watching, DT, hello, up north. No, she's not watching. She's in bed. The wifey is in bed. As I was saying earlier, we had a friend come over and everything. As soon as our friend left, I was joking around, laughing outside with her. Came back in. The wife was straightening up a little bit and then turned around and went to bed because she has to get the kids out of bed for tomorrow for school. We have the kids until Sunday, and then this weekend is going to be a lot of frantic work. It's about the best way I can put it. Frantic work. Because I have to go down to Pittsburgh and everything else. And we're supposed to be moving. We got a hold of the landlord. The landlord is not happy, I don't think, because it's like, hey, in a couple weeks we're moving out, so you're losing all the money that you put into us, and you need to kind of get over it because you did not make the deals that you should have. Alright, Keegan. Get your rest. I will see you later. I hope the best for you in school and all that, so get the rest. And if you're dressing up as movie characters, you know, the transporter would be an amazing character to dress up as. Hint, hint. One of my favorite actors, Jason Statham. And Mouse, how was your sleep last night, hon? I hope it was pretty relaxing. I really do. Hope that you got to kick your feet up and joke and hee hee ha ha. We did a bunch of work today. Or actually it'd be yesterday now because it's after midnight. We did a lot of work. As you see here, I've been building up my village. I will tell the wife hello for you, trust me. And I'll see you tomorrow. But I have been trying to build up my little village here. I think it has more the merrier. I need to get up to my level 30 so I can maybe build another house or something. My sleep was like a stone. I don't sleep much. I wish I could. I wish I could be like one of those people who can put their head down and right out. But I can't do that anymore. I used to, but not anymore. And I never sleep facing my wife. Never. It's basically for her protection. I mean, I curl up to her, give her a couple kisses on the forehead, the cheek, whatever, you know, when I go to bed, because she's already sleeping. I tell her I love her, I curl up in bed, might hold on to her for like 2-3 minutes, and then it's like I face the opposite direction. Ooh, I'm getting out the... Oh man, only be able to hold 3 more. I think this is worth more than 3. We'll find out. Oh, maybe not. Ha! Good. Get a good gumdrop split me and tongue lock. Did it till my body went numb. So, is sleeping like a stone good or bad? Just a simple question, you know? Because people around here are like, I sleep like a rock, I sleep like a rock. Well, is that actually good or bad? I mean, when I sleep, it's like, I do that intermittent sleeping where it's like, I wake up so easily. And then it's like, I pass back out, then it's like, I wake back up, and then pass back out. It's that on and off thing. Construction almost there. Gather. Oh wait, cut down. Soon I'll be able to put in my corners. So I'm... Oh, come on. A wave of keyboard is bad. So, we're going to try something new tonight. We need to do an experiment. Or in your aspect today, we're going to try an experiment. I need you to do me a favor. When you're on the train, go to bed, watch short videos, sleep well in minutes. And I can never do that. I'll get on a video and it's like, still watching the next one. 15 miles, it's right now. But we're going to try an experiment that I need you to try. I want you to hop on the train and just randomly start dancing. And jam into the music. Even though there is no music, just start like jamming to the music. Like it's a huge party and everybody else is missing out. I would love to see the looks on everybody's faces. I think that would be awesome. And be like, what is she on? You'd be like, just dancing like, I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what's going through your head. Come on, that would be an awesome thing to do. Just like randomly start jamming. I do things like that at work all the time. People are like, whatever. Like, I'll burst out laughing and they're like, what are you doing? What drugs are you on? And I'm like, I'm not on drugs. That's the worst part. I can just do this. I think it's funny. If you don't, then whatever. Then they're like, I don't know what we're supposed to think is funny. We can't see anything. And I'm like, oh, well, then you won't think it's funny. Oh my, this is so much work running these trees back and forth. Hey, what's up, new viewer? How are you doing? New viewer, old viewer, don't know who you are, but you're one of my viewers right now. So what is going on? Black liar, so I'd rather die than give you control. Yes, I randomly will start singing and sprouting out music all the time. It's just how it is. I want to build simple construction, fortification. Wow. Right? Wow. Build. Yeah, probably. Oh, man. So, anyhow. I need to learn about everybody else. It's like a necessity for me to learn about things. And like I was saying earlier, they're finding this out at work. And they kind of think it's crazy. But then I look at them and I'm like, what are you talking about? I just have a minor obsession for learning. Ooh. Ah. Build simple construction fortification. Put me up a wall. Build. Oh, man. So you got like another hour before you need to be at work, don't you? I'm just like realizing this. That train ride, I would hate it. I would. Now I'm starting to understand what you go through like every single day. It's like you have these long rides back and forth to work. Oh my God. So, in other words, it's like you live on one part of the country and you got to get rides all the way to the opposite side type deal, it feels like. Wow. I could not fathom doing that. I mean, maybe if it's like I came from like your background on everything, it would make more sense to me. But seeing things through my eyes right now, that... Wow. It's around here, if you can't get to work within like 45 minutes or so, you don't work there. I mean, as we see it, it's not a hard concept. Can't do it, don't do it. But I do have to give you credit for being able to do that every day. That would kill me. It really would. I broke another one. Alright, saw out billets. I'm using billets for my wall. I am almost good enough. I think I'm going to make a main gate on this side, you know. Problem is I really don't actually know how wide the main gates are supposed to be. Simple construction. Yeah. 10, 11, 12. I'm like starting to wander farther and farther away to get what I need. I really don't see that as a productive method. Ooh, Alright. What about this tree? This lonesome pine tree. All by myself. Got it. I need a bunch of billets. The more billets, the better. Because if I can get a ton of billets off of these trees, I mean, it just helps for, you know, the mass numbers that I actually do need. Because honestly, I will need hundreds of billets. You figure it's 15 billets per section plus 5 boards. That's a lot. Of course, I'm glad that they did go down, because I think it was like a couple building logs and a bunch of billets and boards. But as we all see right now, I mean, I'm just trying to build this as like my exterior wall for right now. And then I want to kind of surround it with like another wall as I build farther and farther up on the hill. Drop object. Lift it up just a wee. Yep, there we go. There's my wee. Alright, now I'm going to go back into this. I'm going to saw out more billets because I need a lot of billets. I would chop down one of my good oak trees around me, but I think that would be a stupid idea. I mean, I don't think I'm going to ever build like a castle or anything like that, or a keep. I mean, it would probably be nice, but I don't think I'll be doing that. For a simple fact is, well, I don't need to do that. This is not that type of map. It's more the laid back map where everybody just does their own thing. And I will probably going to need to start getting a hold of people here in a little bit. Because I need to start making my own claim. I need to make my own stuff. I need to set my own guild and everything. Which I think that would be a great thing to do after I'm done with this log. So I stop forgetting to do it. Oh, man. So, anyhow, now that I'm getting my carpentry going up, hopefully my carpentry should be about a 60 by the time I'm done with all this. But then it's going to be like getting on the whole too late factors. And all I need to do is build up my my prospecting and stuff like that, so I can find iron. The sooner I can get started on the iron and building all that, the better. But I need my other stuff to go up first. I really do. My terraforming needs to go up. I need to get, what is it? Let me actually just hit it so I know what I'm talking about. Yes. Artisan needs to go up to about a 90. It really does. Nature's Lure needs to go up to about a 90. It's nice that I can start doing this because it creating traps, fishing, stuff like that. Doing slaughter, that will help out. My taming and all that, that will really help out for my animal lure and everything. This, to actually get a plow into the ground would be amazing, but I still would have to bring up this. I need to get actual skills for making crossbows and bows, because I prefer shooting with the crossbow. Construction, almost 30. As soon as that's a 30, I'll be doing alright with that. Because I needed to get to here so I can build a, oh, you know, a warehouse. Duh. Maybe that's in here. I don't know. But I still need the warehouse. Digging tunnels, that needs to go up to a 30 so that, or 60 here. So I can bring it to a 30 here, and I can look for iron deposits. I don't really care about the mining the silver or the gold. I'll probably never be that cool in life. Making some archer's gear wouldn't be too bad. Planting trees, yes, I want to start planting trees. I was already thinking about grabbing the sprouts for my junipers and stuff. Because I want to plant those, like, around my walls. I think it'd be nice to have them around the wall just for, like, an effect. Hazelnut trees are usually nice to have, too. Gathering sprouts, that's great to be able to do. This here is herbalism. I'm really never going to go much past what it is now. The plowing, the grinding, stuff like that, I will pass because I like to cook and I like to make alcohol. Don't make fun of me, I'm not complete alcoholic. I want to get this to probably a 90. This here, I mean, whatever. Like I said, I don't want it to go like overburdeningly high because I don't need that. Alright, that one settles that. That one settles that. That helps on that. Alright, so I can build these two here next. But I gotta get a tree that is proper for it. Oh yes. Not the one. H. L. Ah. Create my guild. DR. Come on. DRGN. ORTH GUARD Northgard. Ha! Title. I'm titleless. Create the guild. Heraldry. Okay. Symbol. Yes. Blue. Fill type. I want this one. Alright. Color will be green. And white. Ooh, no, not the white. Green and red. There we go. Green, red, dragon eating. Devouring dragon. Let's see if there's anything else. There's a lot of griffins. Lindworm, no. Lions, no. Pegasus! Sacrifice. 3 leopards? That's kind of cool. 2 leopards? Drake. Dove. Devouring dragon is about the best one I see. It's kind of my favorite. I will save that. Kind of like it. Save. Ooh, yes. There we go. 24 hours. Boom. Northgard. Kind of like the name. I will unarmy. Ooh. Oh wow, there's a lot more. Build. Alright, let's see what I have. No, wrong. Build. Yes. Alright. I think this is a rather high maple tree, but I'll double inspect it. Yeah, it's like a really high maple tree. I mean, I'm doing a fairly good job by clearing out a lot of area around me. Here's a maple tree. See if it's any better. Inspector Gadget. Da -da 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 -da. Too high. Spruce, spruce. Oak, oak. Mulberry, pine. Underbush crap. So much. This is why I want the big horse cart, so I can just go out and grab a bunch of trees that I need. Like this one here, maybe. Inspect, let's check it out. 61. Good. Cut it. I might turn this one into boards. And then maybe I can get in my corners. I need my corners. Ah. Are you done cutting? Uproot. And Gonzo with the Bronzo. Alright. My next move is to become powerful and almighty. Yeah, I think I want to take like a bunch of trees and everything, put it around my area as like a little hidden deterrent type deal. Make it look like it's in the thicks, you know? Surround it! The harder the place looks to get into, the better. And then, like, I need to put up a sign saying, please stay on road. And then slam a bunch of bear traps into the ground, you know, around my place. I don't know, I watched this one guy who did it and he's like, how did you come to my place? I'm like, what do you mean, how did I come to my place? I walked. He's like, not what I'm talking about. You got past all my traps, and I set out over 200 traps across my lands. I'm like, yeah, I made it. He's like, you haven't stepped on any of them. I'm like, yeah, I made it. I was trying to be like all cool about it, you know. He was really impressed. He really was. He thought it was something completely different. He never saw that happen before. Oh, man. February 2nd. It's almost February 3rd on the game. What am I to do with myself? Meditation. Ooh. Oh, so anyhow, in the long run, what's everybody's plans for the day? I was debating if I should get up early or not. I mean, I got good reason, you know. I got a decent theory on why I should be getting out of bed early. Because, I mean, today's supposed to be hitting like a 50s. And we're not really supposed to get any rain. Thursday we're supposed to be hammered with rain. But it's supposed to be like 60 degrees. Ooh, I broke my bike and repaired it myself. Now I'm at the station and still waiting for the train. Well, if you're sitting at the station waiting for a train and you broke your bike, how do you break your bike? Glad that you repaired it yourself, that's awesome. But how did you break your bike? It's like, oh my god. I was just looking at the weather report, and the weather report says, hey, y'all gonna be getting rain, whatever. And it's supposed to be cold. I'm like, you know, I really want to take my bike to work. I really do. Just because I live like 2 blocks away. So to throw on my helmet, you know, my jacket, whatever, and just go to work, take the bike real quick. I don't think I'll freeze to death or anything, but loses only a chain. Oh. Oh. So did the chain actually break or did it just like slip off? Because usually when it just slips off, that's like because it's loose. It has too much play in it. I used to work on my bike all the time. Yes, I had a pedal bike. I had me a mountain bike. And I took it like all everywhere. And then it just came to the point where it was a burden to have and I could just walk on foot easier than dealing with the bike. It'd be a little bit slower. Nobody will go to work if it's far away. It's funny that nobody will go to work if it's far away. What do you mean? It's just... If you have to drive like 45 minutes away, people just don't want to go to work. Just how it is. I don't see an actual point in it, you know? Doompa, doompa, doompa dee dee. I sense that my construction will be 30 soon. But no, I mean, people don't travel like millions of miles like some people that I know do to get to work. My construction is at 29 and it is moving up. Construction is a 2966 and moving up. And I need more billets. Slips off, I need some oil and some air. Like these things. Honestly, things like that around here is something completely like, yeah. You really don't catch people really riding bikes where I'm from. You don't. It's not one of those things. People would rather walk. Or like get a bus or something. You know? It's kind of weird. But I guess that's why America is getting to known to be the fattest country in the world. There are lots of people in the train who travel every day with me. I would travel with you. I mean, not like everybody's going to really understand when I'm talking. It's like, you speak English so weird. Where are you from? America. Oh, they don't teach you how to speak English there? No, I speak American. I'm not a British. We beat them. Sad part is we beat them. Lift object. Oh, I'm starting to have to go farther and farther away. So, I mean, y'all just like get together and travel as like a group where you just like BS and talk back and forth and all that? It's kind of weird to me. We call that carpooling. But they're all in a car. Have you noticed something? My wall has gotten bigger. And here we go. Hardwood. I will saw out boards because I need boards. Oh man, I stretch out so much and it's like completely different. Oh, I love to stretch out. It feels so good. But yes, yes. So what's some of the stereotype things that Germans have against Americans? This I've got to hear. I mean, we get called fat all the time, which, well, that's kind of understandable. I like to see how people like see us from the outside. I would love to go to these countries and just like talk to people about that. How do you see us? Oh, you're all loud. No, that's just a lot of Pennsylvania. I tried to find work at home, but in my job, Irwin Institute, and they played half-time housewives. I studied 5 years at my job, and I will take full-time job and no helper. Ew. They trust Trump. Well, here's some thoughts. Alright. Simple thoughts. I mean, if you're down with the what do they call her? AOC, or however her name is, okay? She's like completely screwed up and she does not understand America. She don't. She is one of the Democratic Party, whatever. She don't understand. What happens is we need somebody who does not need to be politically correct all of the time. We need it. It was that's what our founding fathers based our country off of, is not being politically correct all the time. Trump is like a hammer in search of a nail. Okay? That's the best way I've heard it stated. He is a hammer in search of a nail. Sometimes he hits the nail right on the head and he does a good job and puts it right into the board one shot. Other times he just hits a baby. I mean, no, he is not president material, okay? He's not. Everybody understands that. Everybody sees that. But he sees that we have a problem with our country and he wants to change it. But yet he don't understand exactly how to change it all the time. I mean, perfect example is we have a drug problem in America. We do. We have drug problem, trafficking problems, and I'm talking like trafficking people problems. Alright? These are actual problems. I mean, my sister, Trump, is okay because he's against vaccination. It's not even just that. Trump is against abortion, too. He is. He believes abortion is complete murder. Well, then you have to look at the case of Wade v. Roe, okay? That states that women are allowed to have abortions. But the thing I don't like about it is, if I am the father, and I get some girl pregnant and she turns around and says, I'm having an abortion, I don't want that. I want the kid. If you don't want the kid, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. I will pay for all your medical. I will pay for everything. Yes, I see it as murder. It's like, I will pay for everything for you to have that baby. I will pay for your everything that you need. You have the baby, walk away. I will take care of the kid. I don't need you in my life. We had the conversation of a baby needs a male and female role models. We've had that conversation. I understand 100% where you come from. But I'm also looking at it. If one parent or the other does not want to be a role model in that baby's life, walk away. I'm sure somebody can fill that spot. If that makes any sense. Like I say, if my girlfriend at the time turns around and says, well, I don't want the baby, I'm having an abortion, I will get rid of her. You know what I'm saying? I believe the baby is more important. Now, the only time I believe that it is okay for an abortion at any given point in time or anything, the only time that I see it being okay in any way is if the baby is doing harm to the mother. That is the only time, is if the baby is doing more harm to the mother. But that is very rare and few between. So, honestly, I see it as, if the mother don't want to have the baby, I'm sure somebody else does, here you go. But the problem that I'm having with the whole concept of this is, in America, for an abortion, okay, this is just going to blow minds, it will. But in America, for an abortion, it costs approximately $450. For an adoption, it's about $38,000. Yes, or the baby will not make it. I agree 100%. Or the baby will not make it. That is the only times that I believe that it would be right. But other than that, I mean, it's honestly wrong. I mean, you made the mistake, you know, one way or another. But then it's like the argument will persist upon, what if the baby is born out of rape? You know? That's where that one's going to be stepping in. What if it was born out of rape? Well, then there's a problem. But, oh my God, this one woman stepped in, and I read some of a report that she wants to have passed as a bill, okay, in the United States. And some of this is stating that she believes that all men should, if they are not wearing a condom while having sex, then it is assault, aggravated assault upon the woman for not wearing a condom. Men should not get vasectomies, which meaning that they're being fixed, but my argument against that is straightforward of, if I want a vasectomy, or my wife wants her tubes tied, what's the actual difference? It's okay for her, but not for me? You see where my argument on this is standing? So it's kind of me being able to slap back and forth. Because I believe that she's just a moron. But this is the problems that we have as America. We have a lot of people who have a lot of ideas that don't know what they're talking about. And it hinders the country. Yes, it is safe to call Trump an idiot at times. I agree. 110%. He screws up a lot. I know families who say, alright, be right back. Nope, not that. Ooh. Alright, now I need to do logs. Birch tree. Inspect. Cut down. Oh man. I see this as huge problems, huge differences. Hi everybody that's on as viewers. How's everybody doing? Want to jump into a conversation? Start up a new conversation? Let's go for it. I love having conversations with everybody. Alright, let's dig all this up and get this moving. Okay, so got that. I want to saw out boards. I think boards would be a very good step forward in life right now because I need to get my walls up and everything. Everybody's being so quiet. It's like they're almost lurking. That's kind of funny. When you call people lurkers, how it's like, I'm not lurking. I'm just watching, not saying anything. Ain't that the same concept as lurking? Not funny. Oh man. So, I've been thinking about like doing a couple little tips. You're back! I like your front too. Tell me when you get it. Ooh. Now the rest of that should be saw out billets, right? Yep. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, there's a... Some people just go overboard with what they're saying, and I think it is a waste of their breath and their time to do it. Like, seriously, the one chick is turning around and she's like, oh, well, we need to pass this new green bill. We changed one website and I get so many messages because the emails changed. Oh, man. Yeah, well, I stuck with the same email for umpteen hundred years. And I'm afraid to do anything because if it does change, I won't know how to fix it. And due to this whole house ordeal that we are going through, I have never dealt with email so much in my life. It's became something completely different to me. And it's like, uh-oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah. I get all this email and it's like so bewildering to me. It's like, how did everybody get my email? I don't even know you people. Birch. Hi. Birch, quality 11. Ooh. I guess cut it down. I don't need it. Oh, man. I think I'm doing alright going around this whole base, building this like I am. I actually think I'm doing really good about it. And my construction is actually over a 30, so happy, happy, joy, joy. Uproot. I need to get my middles done now. Or my corners, I mean. As soon as I can get my corners done, I think I'll be alright. Alright, let's see. Saw out boards. But yeah, I mean, on the long run, yeah, I think he has good theories, good thoughts, good ideas, but I'm talking back on Trump. He has good theories, thoughts, and ideas, but it's like he's not sure how to go about getting them. He's not very political on it, so it kind of screws him in the long run. I am the team leader in the community, so get team and data protection supervisor on second email account. Ooh, you're famous. I like you. Mulberry, mulberry. I'm afraid to take down the mulberry trees. I don't know why. It's like, honestly, maybe I should. I know they're softwood and all, so maybe it's like I should be taking them down because I think that they're kind of a waste. Gather. I'm gonna gather a couple cocoons off this and then drop it. So you're like really computer savvy, is that what you're saying? In other words, good with computers? Enjoy the computer life. Me, I'm just okay. I play games. I love playing games. Became my life. Might not be good at it, but at least I'm good at screwing up on it. Ooh, it increased my farming. I forgot about that. My agility and willpower and artisan and everything is going up. Saw out boards. Yes, I need as many boards as possible. So why don't you like get a job in computers? Well, I think that's a fair question. Why don't you just get a job in computers? Oh, did you know you can separate every piece from the buildings and build it so you, in summary, more skill? Yes. By building everything one piece at a time and have it build up like it takes 4 times longer, but yet it builds up your skills faster because no matter what, you're getting the same. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yes. It's like basically what you're saying is taking all of this, alright, whatever, just matching up however much you get each turnaround to go and just, boom, add resources. I play games. I talk a lot. You don't talk to me a lot. I mean, you message me. You text type deal. I'll go with that. I mean, I'm kaplow with you on that, alright? We are together on that idea. But you don't ever talk to me a lot. You're like, psh, I ain't got time for you, Holmes. And I'm like, no. I will gather hours and hours for you. please. And you're like, I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I beg to talk, and you're like, cut down. Ooh, 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 boom, boom, boom. Ooh, 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 boom, boom, boom. I need to make like tabards and stuff like that later on. I really do, because I understand what all I need. Uproot. I need to be like all cool and everything. Hey everybody, what's up all my viewers? How are you all doing tonight? Style boards. But yeah, it's like, seriously, I mean, get into like computer skills and all that, because that's a growing field and you can take that anywhere. We got guys that's here in the U.S. that, I mean, my area of living is a fairly cheap area. And we got guys that are making like 20, 25 bucks an hour where I'm at. And I'm saying they walk in the door making that much money. And you figure, I'm just going off simple numbers, okay? I'm not trying to get like overly complex and exact numbers and stuff like that. But you figure you can rent a house, a decent house, for about 600 bucks a month. I can talk to you, but on the train and time oh, ew, because of your service settings. Ew. Well, that's not good. I don't want you to time out. Going to time out is bad. Bad thoughts. Go away, bad thoughts. Matter of fact, I threatened to send the wife to time out tonight. And she looked at me and said, threaten me with more good things, please. I was kind of lost. I'm like, I taught you that line. She's like, yeah, you did. Oh, man. Yeah. My wife and I, we have a pretty good relationship. I will say that much. I mean, it's really good. We have our ups and downs, but that's like any relationship. We give each other our freedoms, and I think that's what means the most in a relationship, is when both individuals have their own freedoms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't tell my wife, hey, this is how you have to do this, this is how you have to do that. Every now and again, I look at her and be like, hey, yo, this is what I want you to wear tonight. Or this is what I want you to do, type deal. But I'm saying in an overall perspective, I don't really have that problem. Me and her do a great job together. And a major foundation for any relationship, I believe, is trust. I think me and her have that between each other. And that makes our relationship so much smoother in the long run. It really does. Cut down more. This is where I'm going to get my billets from for a little bit. I'm trying to just clean up areas around me, get enough trees and everything. I mean, I wasn't sure if, like, Germany was like Japan with the whole train rules. Where Japan, nobody talks on the train. Everybody's, like, silent. And it's like, it's one of those unwritten laws. They just see it as rude behavior for talking on the train. I mean, around here, from what I heard, from what I saw, stuff like that, I mean, to have a generalized conversation between two individuals upon the train is not a bad thing. But when you're, like, talking on the cell phone, you're getting loud and everything, people, like, start, like, pushing you away from it. And I always wonder how things are in other countries, like, you know, their cell phone policies, their boards, their all their basic things. Like, how do cell phone towers and stuff work in other countries? Around here, it's like everything's connected so much. There are very few areas in America that your cell phone don't work. It's just how it is. Oh my god. Maybe I should play Eco one day. I liked Eco. It was a good game. What else is there? Oh, there it is. Oh, right there. Build. Awesome. Oh, it just needs one billet. Okay, build. There we go. Now it's coming up. Oh, man. So this is slowly coming in. I'm using your, like, your way of wanting to build this. Which, it's not a bad way. It's really good, and it's really effective by, like, just taking little groups of this. It makes it a little bit easier, makes it a little bit quicker. Honestly, it does, because everything's already being built in. Maybe not quicker, but you get more skill out of it. Like, my construction is going up more and more with every, you know, time. And right in here somewhere is where I want to set up for, like, my road to come around and come over this way. Have it with, like, a little generalized hook into it. Oh, oak tree. So I'm on the next train. What? How is it that you, like, train. That's what it seems like on my perspective. You, like, go silent for, like, 2 minutes and you're like, I switch trains. And I'm like, what? I meet a teacher in our neighborhood. Oh, man. What type of teacher? Math teachers always have me bewildered because I'm not, like, 100% good at math. I can do the basics, you know, enough to, like, breathe and count to 5. But after that, I gotta, like, use my other hand. And try never to get me counting over 10 because I gotta take off my shoes. Ooh, I want to stretch. Saw out boards. I think this saw is going to be breaking soon. Oh no, you got like 30 minutes before you need to be at work. Ooh, there's my board. Yay. So, have you ever played the city building game for this? The Life is Feudal Forest Village? I mean, it is kind of cool. I don't like the whole one barn where all your peasants go to only the nearest barn. Where all your, you know, villagers only go to the nearest barn or the nearest warehouse. Because if you have more than one warehouse up, it's like one of them can be completely full of food, they'll go to the one that's empty and be like, hey, I'm starving to death, help me. And you're like, dude, it's right there. And then you have to get donkeys. Because I've had it before where my warehouse was like chock full of food. And they wouldn't go to that warehouse, so it's like I had to tear down the one warehouse to get everybody moving over to the other one. It was so screwed up, and like 90% of my population like keeled over. Oh my god. Hey everybody. Noticing more and more people coming on. How's everybody doing? Ooh. I got some more birch trees. Birch trees. Ooh, I got 5. I got 1. And that will cover that area. Boom. Alright. Let's build this one now. I got 3. And I'm going to add them. Yeah. I'm going to add them. Did my hammer break? Is it that hour where everything is like broken? There we go. Knew I could get it sometime. I just had to move around just right. Oh man. My construction is going up. I can actually probably start getting these corner pieces ready. Hey, I've got almost half a wall up. I think that's actually really good. Build. Let's go to simple construction. I want to go fortifications. I want to go with the diagonal. And I want to go to... No, dude. Turn. No. Yes. And build. There we go. It is... Okay. Oh, it's the same thing. Alright. Now I can go up here and put in this one too. Okay. So, I got a question. And it's like really cool question. I can actually start building these ones now? Yes, I can. Build. That one goes in just like... Actually, that does go in like that. So, question. Why don't you start up your own business if there's not one within, like, forever away? I mean, that sounds pretty legit of a question. Because I'm looking at it as, hey, it would be great to have my own business if it's like... I've had my own business, and it was sort of my fault because I didn't run from the company when I started it. But the price of everything, I didn't do enough research and enough looking into. I should have stayed as a company truck driver and then went into my own business separately and got running that way. Lift object. Maybe I should just start running the trees inside. Oh my god. So awesome. This is amazing, actually. I'm finally getting my own place set up. Saw out billets. But yeah, I mean, if there's a demand for the job, you should start one in your own area. And then do the computer work. I think that'd be like two amazing things to start out. Sneeze me to MMA illness away. Gone for me. Oh man, now you're talking with the neighbor. Ooh. Oh man, you only got like 20 minutes till you need to be at work? Ah. Ah. The pain. The agony. Oh, I can't wait for this week to be over, seriously. Actually, I can't wait for, the next 2 weeks to be over. Because we got a lot of work to do, and I keep thinking about it over and over and over. And then it's like, I need to get my truck fixed too. Not like everybody that owns an Audi, you know. Wouldn't put anybody on the spot, right? Oh, man. I need like 20 people to like become followers to my channel, help me out, and all talk on my channel all at once. And like get an average of 20 followers like a night. I think that'd be awesome. Build. 10. 11. I am seriously running out of trees and everything in the area. I mean, they're there, but I don't want to take all the low trees. I think that'd be bad. Elm tree. Elms can be good. Inspect. Probably high quality. Yeah, I won't touch it. Spruce. Inspect. Low quality. I'll go after it. To 33. Alright, cut down. Oh man, there's so much work I gotta do. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription and everything. That helps out lots. It really does. Now I got 41 followers. I feel great. Tonight has actually been a really good night. Because as soon as I jumped on, I had somebody automatically there being like, I've been waiting for you. And me, it's like, oh my god, I've never had anybody waiting for me before until now. And he's like, well, yeah, I'm here. But he wasn't feeling good, so he jumped off shortly after. And I do hope that he feels better. And now it's like I'm getting like more and more followers coming in. And the more followers I get, the better. I mean, if anybody wants to catch any of my previous episodes and everything like that I've been doing, my previous blunders, my previous mistakes, my previous everything, because I'm not afraid to show it. I'm here to show mistakes. I'm here to learn. I mean, you can catch them on YouTube. Because I know that Twitch only holds like 15 days. Chop every tree under quality 70. I can plant some new. I have been. Trust me, I have been. Saw out boards. I mean, my next objective is to be able to find a cart and be able to run everything back and forth. I believe I have enough strength. Have you seen my arms? I should have about enough strength to be yanking a cart around. And I've been like running through the entire area, like chopping down everything. I would just love the cart so I have a place to turn around and just throw all my stuff, go out so far out, whatever, put everything in the cart and then just bring that back. I wake up and come in. Oh, is that how it's going? Is that how it will be? I wish that you would wake up and just come in. I was like, fairy godmother, oh please, fairy godmother, please be here. And all of a sudden, so every day I've been hitting this, and I've been praying for a fairy godmother to come. And sometimes I get like a little bit of something, the rest of the time I get a whole lot of nothing. I mean, I got all these mulberry trees. I've never really cut too many of these down. That's a 59. That can go. Gather silk. Yeah, I gather up silk. I'm like, hey, fairy godmother can come in and like take everything. There's nothing here to forage. So now I cut it down. I don't know, I have fun with the game. I really do. I think this is a very amusing game. I have a lot of fun with it. That's why I'm on here. And I get asked to be in the server, so I run in. Now, what I really need from my fairy godmother, hint hint, is bones. So I can like magically start up my own place down over here. But all in all, I mean, I'm having fun with it. And I guess that's the part that really matters. I'm like building up my own little place. I'm kicking back, enjoying, you know, the company. I'm here to learn English. Oh, really? Well, then I have a question for you. Do you want to learn, like, proper English or my type of English? It's a simple question. Uh, 13, 14, 15, add resources. I mean, if you want to learn my type of English, I'm sure that I can get you pronouncing everything correctly. And you will have everybody around you completely baffled in what you're saying to them. I'll get you using words like yints. And all yints, that's another good one that we use. I think I've already inspected this one. Yeah, I'm not touching that. Yeah, every morning. Well, is it my morning or your morning? Because I've noticed we have two different mornings. My morning is like at noon. when you're like, hey, it's time for me to start going to bed. Your morning is like, I don't know, now. But like I said, you know how to get a hold of me. So if it comes down to it and you want to learn how to speak my type of English, I'm down for teaching you. And we'll work on like proper ways to pronunciate the words. Behavior I found. Your daily stream. I watched a German Minecraft streamer. He always streams between 5:20 and so you're watching somebody else before? Yeah, I mean, I guess as long as he's regular, I mean, there's no problems with it. That's how I look at things. Are you serious? That was just that one board? You've got to be kidding me. Ooh, I'm not touching that one. That's a really good tree. Pine. Inspect. I mean, I came on here and it's like, the only reason why I came on is to connect with other people. I love connecting. I love the conversations. So it makes it 10 times more fun for me. Stuffed rabbit. I think I'll eat one. Oh, yes. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. The German fairy will come in the next days. Oh, I like that one. I kind of like that one. Probably in more ways than what I should. The German fairy. I like that one. Who will learn English? Who can be understood? Well, I can understand you pretty good when you're speaking English. I understand you really good. But, like, we've had the conversation up on the whole, like, language barrier ordeal. There's, like, several forms of English, just like there's several forms of German. So, I mean, your German is very understandable. Oh, I got a delay. How long's your delay? Because if you got a long enough delay, I got my Discord up right now. And if you don't want to do Discord, we can always do Messenger. I would jump off here in a heartbeat. Was nearly 2 minutes? That's not a delay. That's a pause for breathing. That's not a delay. Wow. But yeah, we can work on the whole English thing. I mean, I'm alright. Get ready for a lot of craziness if you want to learn it from me, though. Because a lot of our words, okay, it changes meaning with how you emphasize it. The perfect example I use is duck. If you just turn to somebody and you point off into the air to like a bird flying and you say duck, that means, hey, that's a species of animals. But if you turn around and yell duck and point, that turns it to a point of, yo, get down, something's coming. That's one of the biggest things I've noticed with the English language is we got words that mean so many other things. And we can be very descriptive in so many different ways. How we describe something, I can describe the same thing 20 different ways. And it blows people's minds how that works. I've noticed that from a lot of other languages. Also, if you want to start early and we can play together. Ooh. Well, I have one problem. One minor problem with that. Saturday kind of is going to be a cluster because I'm moving Saturday. I got my stepson's birthday party. What else is going on Saturday? Oh, Saturday I also have my not what I want. CPR training and everything for a fire department. So, I mean, Saturday's kind of, I wish it could happen. You know what I'm saying? I wholeheartedly wish I could. Next week, I will see what I can do for next week. Because, like I've been describing about the whole, you know, let's go to Pittsburgh! No, I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm having the whole Pittsburgh ordeal. So this is, like, my pain of my recent times. But I'm going to try my hardest to be on during the weekends. And I got good news for you. I do. If you want, and I learn how, I might be able to live stream from Pittsburgh. But downfall being, my live streaming from Pittsburgh will not include gameplay. It will be like me going around talking about Pittsburgh and how it is. I'm looking for the FS10 server map. FS10? Alright, so I might send you something. If I can find it, I will send it to you. But it is somebody that I have talked to that created a map that you might like. What happened was I was playing one of his maps. He typed in the name just to see if anybody was touching any of his maps. So he just typed in the name. And when he typed in the name of his map and he saw that I was playing it, he like went nuts. He's like, oh man, you gotta check out this and this and this and this. And I've been telling him over and over and over that I was gonna get onto his map and I was gonna play out his map and all that. But I just have yet to find enough time in one day. Because I work so much, I run around, and my life is just twists and turns right now. I really wish that I could get a handle on my life, but I understand why I can't. I mean, it's my fault, really, but yeah, it's in a good way. That's how I'm looking at it. Why, hello, on YouTube and Russian. I'm sorry, I speak English. I have no clue what you said, but how are you? Yeah, really happy. Well, I understand what all has to be going on. I do. I understand what I want to get done, but what I can do and what I need to do, I've noticed, is usually two completely separate things. But the nice part is, I do my best. Now, later on, April. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But in April, I should be switching my hours for work. So what's going to happen is, since I'm switching my hours for work, I believe I'll be getting off at like 3, and we have, what, a 5-hour difference between me and you? It's 9 o'clock. So if it's 9 o'clock and 3, we have a 6-hour difference. So if I get off at 3 and do from 3 to 5, or 8, it'd be actually 8. 8 to 10 is more what I would be on. So that'll be like early morning for you. Ooh, don't want that. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to figure out what hours would be better for me. And try to either get on before work, which would be like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Which would put me right after you get to work. Oh man. Now I'm really starting to think. Can't you see the smoke? I think weekends would be about the best on that. And then during the week, it's like, I'll be able to talk a little bit with you and whatnot, but I don't know. Beaver is heavy. We must be talking about two completely different things. I'm having a like really dirty mind right now. It's one of those days. Nothing is going to solve it. Trust me, I've been trying. Ooh, so I'm gonna get this done, get that done. Some of my friends are a bad influence. That's all I need to put onto that part. Oh man. Hey, I'm getting everything that I need. But yeah, like I said, I gotta find times for everything. I gotta rework a schedule and everything else because my schedule floats with my shifts and I change shifts like very often. I. Whew. Alright. Now let's try all this. Haha. Got it. Now I can make more sauce. Hey, here's your... Oh. You know that individual? I was thinking it sounded kind of like Russian. German. That area. Maybe it's because I see the one above you that I think is Russian, but I don't know. And then you get all these people that are like from all these other countries that step in and they're like, well, I'm from here and my country differs from that country by a whole lot. Okay, well, please don't get defensive over it. Maple 94. Gather branches. Alright. I thought you would be at work by now. Be like all kicked back in like an office chair and all that. I mean, I'm kind of kicked back in an office chair. Oh man. No, I'm here where I'm at now. I'm at home in the basement. You know how people put up this whole nerdy background thing about people being like these gamer nerds living in their like mom and dad's basement and they're like wearing glasses and like really geeky and all that and like weird. I kind of feel like that. Because I actually do have my computer set up in the basement. It's kind of weird. And I do wear contacts, so that makes me kind of weird. I don't know. Yes, I'm here. I need... What is it? 9 more followers. That's it. I think I'm doing pretty good. Hopefully I can get them. Ooh, 65. Create. This is going to be a dumb idea. Craft. All of them. Which will only be 3. So wait, you two know each other? That's what I'm still kind of lost on. Ooh, got somebody else. Hey, what's going on? Somebody else that stepped in magically. Dun dun dun. George. Woohoo. Come back over here. Get onto here. Gonna try stashing everything right now for a minute. I believe that's my best idea, is to stash it all. And bring out this. And run. I need to drop off these boards. I do. F3. Alright, let's see if I can do it. Build. Simple construction. Fortification. Wooden wall defense? What's the difference? Scout tower? That's a negative. That's a lot of nails. Wooden gates? No. Gatehouse. Negative. Wooden keep? Huh. I wish. That would be awesome. I'd like to put that up, but I can't. Yesterday I saw you in the chat by Bobby Gaming. So you are German? No. I'm still American. But you're probably talking about him, not me. Right there. Build. Haha! I am getting there. Job being itch. Sure, I agree. What am I agreeing to? This is the funny part when everybody starts speaking different languages. Not you, Dragon Test. I mean, oh, I know. I'm just stepping in. Kind of became good at stepping in. I'm sorry. Wooden wall. Build. Turn. Build. You know, I'm gonna learn how to speak German so I can communicate in these conversations too. Be like, would you learn this year? Oh, how to speak German? Why? Because I have a fan base in Germany where people know who I am. You know, I just thought about it. If I can get, alright, if I can get 100 people following me, alright, I will get my own, like, logo shirt and everything. That's what I want. 100 people following me. I will get my own logoed shirt with my name. Yes, Anna. And I think I know what the logo is going to be and everything. Just I need somebody who can draw it. Just as if he played. Man, now I gotta become an artist. I'm scared. I'm thinking about making myself draw. I'm afraid that somebody else has a similar one, though. Oh, now I gotta look on my phone for this. Give me a second, because I don't want to get, like, my design mixed with somebody else's design. Because if, like, the two of us have, like, our designs too close together, I'm afraid that it will be bad. You know what I'm saying? No, his is different. Alright, good. I actually don't see anybody with a design near what mine is. Now I just need to learn how to draw it. Yes! Oh, you asked if he played Life as Feudal. Alright. That's cool. I like to play it. Yay! Alright, so saw out billets. Alrighty then. Ooh, I didn't notice how late it's getting. It's actually getting a lot later than what I thought it was going to be. Woohoo! Yes, and Mouse, I will need you to, like, tell me what you think of the, like, drawing. Because I want to get it all, like, done and out, like, prettierized. I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm not an artist, though. That's the problem. I suck when it comes to drawing. I mean, way back in the day I could do it. But it's a joke now. Alright. Honestly, I need to be getting off of here. I got a lot of things going on. I actually do need to try to sleep for once in my life. Which we all know how well that probably will go. And how great of a failure that will probably be in the long run. So, I gotta get off. If you want, hit me up on Messenger, because I know you got my Messenger. But anyhow, I do gotta get, and, well, like I say it every night and every day. Good day, good evening, good night, good whatever it is when you are watching this video. Have fun, be safe, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you for watching.